Welcome to the AMC Report. I'm Airman First Class Nina Orlando. Our first story comes to us from Little Rock Air Force Base, where friends and family say goodbye to their loved ones as they embark on a deployment.
Supporting an airman's deployment has multiple aspects, both professionally and personally. While agencies ensure that military members are ready to deploy, family members are anything but ready to see their loved ones leave for months at a time.
Stay strong for yourself, for your family if you have kids, but most of all, stay strong for your husband or your wife, whoever is deployed. Just be there for each other because it's one of the hardest things that you would ever have to do in your life.
Friends, co-workers, and fellow airmen provide additional support as well.
I'm excited for them. I know they're going to have a good time. I've tried to share my experiences that I've had with them, things I've learned, helpful little hints. So hopefully they take that to heart.
Ultimately, the support from military agencies, family, and friends enhances the ability for airmen to complete the mission downrange. Staff Sergeant Jason Armstrong, Little Rock Air Force Base, Arkansas.
As military members, we not only support our country, but also our world. Watch how troops in the CENTCOM area of responsibility came together to provide airdrops of food and water to the citizens of Iraq.
I'm Staff Sergeant Erin Mills on a flight line in the CENTCOM area of responsibility. As you can see behind me, troops are loading pallets of containment delivery systems filled with food and water on a C-17 in preparation for tonight's humanitarian airdrop over Iraq.
It really excites the crews to be a part of something larger like this, something multinational, something that provides air crews, aerial porters, Army rigging teams. And so tonight's mission is just another representation of a mission of hope that we can give those citizens, that they have not been forgotten by the world.
The mission was successfully completed using 2 C-17 Globemaster IIIs and 2 C-130 Hercules, offloading 10,545 gallons of water and 7,056 certified halal MREs. Reporting from the CENTCOM area of responsibility, I'm Staff Sergeant Erin Mills.
The Airman's Creed states that we are faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. Senior Airman Anastasia Denman shows us how one colonel exemplifies our rich Air Force culture.
The military is steeped in rites of passage, ceremonies, and tradition. Finny flights, like many of the aviation-specific rituals, stem from the days of the Army Air Corps in Vietnam to commemorate the departing air crew or personnel.
Taking my last flight in this new C-40 is it's kind of a heartbreaker because I'll never get to fly anything like that again. I took delivery of this aircraft back in December of 11. It's going to be hard to not be able to fly that thing around anymore. This is by far the best job I've ever had. The best people. It's the one place that we've been where we feel the most welcome. The folks here are salt of the earth, and it's by far the best group of folks I've ever worked with.
Senior Airman Anastasia Denman, Scott Air Force Base, Illinois.
Physical fitness is a vital part of being an airman. Airman First Class Jared Vickers introduces us to an airman who has made fitness his passion.
Benny Lee's love of physical fitness began way before he joined the Air Force.
Back in middle school, I was a chubby dude, and then one day, which was funny, I saw a Bowflex commercial when I was in 8th grade, and it shows some jacked dude, so I'm like, you know what? I have to get that body.
And that's how it all started. After that commercial, he took bigger steps to make that dream become a reality.
In 2 months, I lost 35 pounds. I just straight up did sprints every day.
It was that kind of progress that kept Benny going. He always wanted to train harder, and 3 years ago, he discovered his passion in fitness: powerlifting. He's going to need all of the energy and focus he can get as he competes at the Regional Powerlifting Championships next month. So for Benny, the journey continues. Airman First Class Jared Vickers, McConnell Air Force Base, Kansas.
That's it for this edition of the AMC Report. To view the full versions of these stories, go to www.youtube.com/user/mobilityairman. And if you know a unit or airman on your base who deserves to be featured, contact your local public affairs office.